So I'm live. I don't know for sure if I can see anybody, if you post anything. I'm actually going to try to flip over to Facebook on my iPad and turn it down to nothing. I won't be able to hear anything on it, but I should be able to see this live and see who's where. If I can only find my business page, which is where this is going out on. If you know me personally, hopefully you see it. And if you don't know me personally, hopefully you definitely see it. So I can see I have one person watching. And, oh, hi, Constance Paisley. I am going to watercolor. I'm going to play with my first ever Let's Go Make Art watercolor kit. Well, I have another watercolor kit I bought from her. But, and hey, Constance, if you can share this out, I would love you I love you forever anyway. But the one I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do a practice run of this. Oh, I lost my mirror. My mirroring. Okay, so you have a picture of the practice run that I'm doing. Oh, it is showing me you waving on my screen. Son of a gun, that is too cool. However, now I lost the mirroring from my phone, so let me see if I can get that back so you guys can see what's on my desktop here. It keeps turning the mirroring off, but we'll get it to work because it's the internet, and I know how to work the internet. All right, now I'm making that as about as big as I can, but so what you see here on my down below me, you see me right here, and you can hear me okay, I hope. Let me know if you can hear me well. I'm on a external Bluetooth mic instead of on the mic on the video camera. So anyway, this is the very first painting in the September kit for Let's Go Make Art. It's in here, and you see you get a box that says you just made Bob Ross so happy. And it comes with step-by-step directions, although I watched Miss Sarah's video last night, and I keep losing my flipping mirroring from my phone. So people can't see what I see on my desktop. Try this again. Okay, I'm not going to mess with how big it is on that. You're going to have to watch it tiny from my phone. But it comes with step-by-step directions. It comes with a nice piece of paper in here, which I'm not going to use tonight. I'm going to use my practice sketchbook, and then it also has, as I say, step-by-step directions, a nice piece of paper. Some of the other things it had in it had this adorable little, I'll show this aside, adorable little Let's Make Art postcard for this little boy who they are sending a postcard to. And it's already stamped and ready to go. You can write a little note to it, to the young man for it. And then this is the package where the graphite is. This painting tonight doesn't need the graphite, so I'm not going to use it, but the next ones do. And I'm just making sure I'm still live. Okay, good. Got two people watching. Okay, hopefully Constance is still there. And my mirror flipped out again. I swear, I want to be able to show you guys what in the world. I think I have a different solution. I'm going to get one of my other cameras and point it down. How can I get that camera down without totally being weird here? You guys are going to see this. Check out my cool, the wrong shoulder. Check out my cool tape on my shoulder. Oh my God, that's magical. The tape is. All right, so you're going to get to see the entire desk. And I will just do it that way. If the mirroring's not working, I'm going to use the one above my head. The one you can see that my phone's right here, and what I'm trying to do is get it to show you that because it is much cooler to see the mirroring that way. But it's not wanting to work, so yeah. I'm going to take the phone out of it and stop that mess because that's ridiculous. And then I'm going to move this full screen so I can remember how to do that. Full screen there. So now you will see me full screen and it. Trying to get the focus to come in better. Sometimes if you tell it, oh wait, there's something covering me directly up, and then you put it in focus, then you're in focus. And I'll be in focus for a minute, and then I won't be. But, okay, now you can see that, and I'm going to turn my little signature off because that comes over the mess I have on my desktop. So you're going to see the entire desktop here, all the hands and everything. And I'll do it that way. So hopefully, let me know you can see like the whole desk now and everything, and I don't have to worry about the mirroring with that. So, back to what was in the package. This is the sliced citrus, which is the first one in the kit, and they actually have it available on as its own kit. Each of these kits are like $15 a piece. They come with the directions, the good paper, a piece of graphite, your reference photo, and and all the little paints you need for each if you want to buy something individual. But then they also, if you do it for the month, it's like $35 for the whole month, and you get everything. Oh, yeah, I know. I need to move the phone holder out of the way. Hopefully that's better, because that's about where I'm going to be painting is right under there. So then there is, hey, Diane, playing with paint. I'm playing with watercolor, and it's kind of like a cupcakes and canvases, but it's just me and watercolor. So anyway, there's this little cute little postcard for this little boy, and they put the postcard in there. It tells the story about him. It's already addressed to them. You can write on it, and then the other side of it, you can do a watercolor. So I'm going to do a watercolor on there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. If you have any ideas of what I can do for this cute little boy, he's like 5 years old. He wasn't even supposed to live like till he was 2 to 3. So if you guys, I'm thinking of something to do. I can't get this in frame. Something to do with those adorable eyes he has. But I don't know. I'm not sure what to color on it. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the chat because I'm not for sure what to paint for him. But they do a postcard of Let's Make Art Matter for each in the monthly kit. So this is my monthly kit. And you made Bob Ross happy. My cousin Michelle wants the box because of that. She'll get it when I'm done because I'll get another one next month. They come out of Hamilton, Missouri, so it's just north of here. It's not very far, and I think we should all just plan a day trip and go up because they're opening a brick and mortar store, and I have a feeling they're going to have like watercolor painting things. So, sound like anybody you know? So here, I'm going to open it and give you guys a peek. Okay, that's it. That's all you get to see. There are, I'm not going to show them all off. I am going to show the one that I bought. Michelle and I, my cousin Michelle and I are going to paint this one, hopefully, this cute, adorable little elephant. I'm not sure what her name is. I don't think it's Ellie. It's got to be something else. But we're going to paint that cute little elephant this next weekend. I bought, she and I, each one of these just by themselves for the $15, and it came with the elephant. It's got the paper, the directions, the reference photo, the little thingies. I should be, hey Sarah Cray, if you're watching, I'll take a discount or anything if you got one. But anyway, my cousin Michelle and I are going to paint the rainbow, this cute little rainbow elephant that's over the weekend. But then there's 3 more in here, and I'm not going to show you guys what are on these because, well, just because. There's the other 3 in the September thing. So this gal, her name is Sarah Cray. She's just adorable. She's very personable. Uh, she's just as sweet as she can be, and when she does her tutorials over on YouTube and on Facebook Live, they're very just chill, and like she wants people to be creative but also be themselves and not to be hard on themselves for what they do or don't do. So I love that about her. The town she's in is Hamilton, Missouri, which I don't know if you guys know. There's a quilt place up there. My mom knows that. Hi, Mom, I see you. My mom knows that. A friend of hers works there. If she shares this with her friend, then maybe her friend will see that I'm talking about it. But it's called Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I guess this gal who's running the art place, her husband works for Missouri Star Quilts, and I think they did some of their videos there maybe. I'm not sure. But they do like really awesome video production. My video production's not so much, but you know, I paid for it all myself. So this is my monthly box, $35, 4 projects, all the paint. You can't even buy the paint that they put in here for that, the kind of paint they put in, because it's awesome. And I've got a little bit of collection of paint and like fabric and you know other things people have. So here's the step-by-step for my citrus. I'm not going to show that off too much because that's part of what you pay the kit for, because they actually do the tutorials. I am missing this camera for, I can't get it in there right for nothing. The reference photo, which I put up on the screen, and you guys will be able to see again, that I'm using. I watched her video last night on this citrus piece, this piece I'm getting ready to practice. I watched her video about it, and it's all kinds of loose. It doesn't require drawing ahead of time. You're supposed to have fun with it, and it's just I think maybe going to be a cool one for me to start with. I've been playing with watercolor for a little bit, but I'm not so good at it yet still. So you're seeing me open. I have a little container of water that says, one side says clean, one side says dirty. That just reminds me. I want to keep one side clean because you want to keep one side of your watercolor brush clean. Kevin Travis, thank you for coming by. So these are the cute little paints. My the monthly kit that I just got from them came with 6 bottles of paint. The 3 I'm not using tonight is there's black, and it's their own paint company. They've launched their own paint company too. These guys are like, I don't know, just entrepreneurial out the wazoo. Leaf green, honey brown, and those 3 I won't be using. And they're liquid watercolors, which is actually kind of fun. They mix really well. You can get all sorts of tones and values out of it. The magenta is one of the ones I'm going to be using. I'll put it, oh, I forgot these are childproof caps, which Sarah said she likes, but so I'm going to fill the dropper. You see it's got a little dropper. I'm going to put that in my little butcher tray here in the corner, and I'm just going to put 1 full dropper. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll get more, maybe not. I'm not going to waste it, though, because I don't like wasting nothing. I buy lots of stuff, but I don't like wasting it. Taco blue is the next one. And I'm going to put it up here in the other corner. That's a lot of blue. I probably didn't need that much blue. In fact, I probably needed a lot less blue than that because citrus. And then dandelion yellow. And I probably need a lot of it, and watch that I've messed up my pans. I'm going to put it down here in this corner. And I think I need to put just a hair more. I've got some other yellows around here too, so I could add different yellow if I needed to. But so you put the watercolor, you put the liquid in like that. And then you can either use, I use a watercolor brush. This one's apparently empty of water. And I need to fill it up. Candace, good to see you. I am fighting with my water bottles, and so that means I'm actually going to use the regular paintbrushes instead of the water brush. And that's probably a good thing because the water brush, it's not cheating, but it's not as good as my other brushes. But it's great if you fill this with water and then take it, like if you want to go in watercolor, go at the bar while you're watching your brother play with his band. Because you guys know, that's how I roll, that's how I do. So I'm going to use this brush, which I can't remember which number it is. It's number 8 water brush, and this other one, which is a little one, I'm not sure which number it is either. So I think those are the primary ones I'm going to use. I might use this other little one here, but we're going to start with this one. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it in the clean water just to get it wet. Oh, I guess I forgot to set out my lovely paper towel, which is where I can dab stuff off, and you can see I've used it before. So dab it off. I'm going to put some water in the middle of my tray. More. And if I mess this up, then, I don't remember much from last night, Sarah. It was 24 hours ago. So I just dipped a little bit of, see how it's super intense over there in the corner, and then it's here. And I think I will put it in the dirty water there and get some more water. Dirty. Other thing I have that I can add water to things is I do have a little dropper of water here, and I have a spray bottle of water, which sometimes helps with certain things that when I do. So I'm going to add some water to my tray that way. I might add some water over here just for when I go mix in another color, because it might make it easier. I'm not sure. And if it doesn't, I've got water everywhere. All right, a little more yellow. So it says start drawing a circle, and I think I actually need to make myself some orange first. So I'm going to take this yellow I've mixed up, and I'm going to do just a teeny bit of red. Okay, maybe more red. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's plenty of red. Oh, my God. This is more of a grapefruit color. I'm going to have to add more yellow to this, because there's definitely way too much. It'd be like one of the Valencia orange or something, right? Dirty, because I don't want to put my reddish brush in my yellow paint when I add the more yellow in here. The other thing you can do is add water, or in this case, since I just made that all kinds of, I can make that whatever. So I can add some more water. All right, why not? We'll just go with this. It's orangey, right? I can handle that. All right, so the first thing it says to do is to draw a circle. So I'm going to draw my first orange, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, they said, because, oranges aren't perfect. Nature's not perfect. I think I'm channeling you, Sarah. And then you can, take color and drop it back in, and when this dries, it's going to give, a variegated kind of coloring. And see how some of my orange is, whiter than the rest? That's all right, because, some oranges are, really thick-skinned on some places and some aren't. So, all right, now the fun part. And I might go to one of my smaller brushes with this at some point, because I'm doing this on a small piece. I'm going to take a little bit and basically she made pie slices. See how I'm staying away from that outside edge? Because I don't want the outside, I don't want my pie slice to touch the edge of, great. I don't want it to touch the edge, but I just got it. That's good. But I don't want it to touch that outside edge. I want it, it's kind of like a cartoony drawing. And I'm going to see if this will let me drop in to an image overlay. That makes it so big. You guys go, so just for a second you can see what my image there is, and then I'll take it back off. So that's what I'm actually painting, but I'm painting a small version of it. All right. So um, get some more and go to the next pie wedge. And this is hard for me, this little like tracing business, like making these, because I want to push this brush down so hard. Then she says you like do like little like kind of stroke things, but you don't want to, because you want to leave like white spaces in between your on the thing. So then I'm gonna go and make some more. Keep making pieces of pie, orange pie. I like peanut butter pie, but I'm not sure about orange pie. I don't like this. And I should do some things that have a little less, a little more water and a little less uh, paint in them, but I don't want it too light. I know I can always add, and it's harder to take away. See, I pushed that down so much that I've got so much water there now. I could dry my brush and lift it up, and it picks it up. So like it almost erased itself, which is great. Um, then I can go in with just a teeny bit of on my brush and make it. Yeah, that didn't get very many white spots in it that way, but I'll go with it. I have to like be nice to myself, right, Sarah? If you watch this, I've got to be nice to me. Constance Paisley, if you are one of the ones still watching, I would love. It'd be fun if you shared it over in the Let's Make Art group and said, "Oh my gosh, look what one of our members is doing," because I know you're over there too already. All right, so I'm gonna leave that like that, but I think I am gonna drop some other little bits of orange in this, and it's already dry. The outside is already dry, and then I'm also gonna drop. It's probably not gonna work because it's already dry, but I'm gonna try dropping a drip of water into that. And if you put water on top of semi-wet, like not quite dry yet, but um, whatever paint, watercolor, it makes these. They call them blooms sometimes, but it makes these little poofs. I don't know what they call them. Poofs. So poofs. That's what I'm gonna call them. So there's that, so you guys can see me a little bit better. All right, now I'm gonna try another orange because I've still got this orange here. I'm gonna go ahead with a maybe a bigger orange over here. And this isn't gonna look exactly like her painting. It's gonna be a smaller practice version and kind of an interpretation because, well, partly because it took me so long to get my stuff set up tonight to try and do this. This is actually the first live stream I've done since I moved my office around. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why it took me so long. Because oh man, everything I did fought me, and then I accidentally turned the Bluetooth off of my Mac. And when you turn Bluetooth off on your Mac, and you have a Bluetooth trackpad and keyboard, um, well, you can't get back into the computer. And so I had to do some fancy footwork to get back in my own darn computer. I'm going to grab just the teeniest bit of that pink, of that magenta, and put it in the edges of this orange that I just did, and let it bleed around. So maybe this is like then maybe I'll add some water too. Maybe it's like a grapefruit or something. It's kind of part grapefruit, part orange. Although I don't like too much there, so let's move it back out. The cool thing is watercolor, you can pick it back up, which is weird but true. Let's go with the darker orange I've got, and see how light I can do with this brush to do. My piece to make these tiny lines with this, and I know I probably shouldn't be making tiny lines with a big brush, but it's partly that I'm trying to um, force myself to do a lighter touch, so whatever. So I'm going to try it this way anyway. So one of the cool things is you don't have to buy their kits to get to watch their videos, their live videos, and their live videos are super fun. And Sarah does like a tutorial on the drawing or the painting. Let's see, it was up yesterday. Yeah. And then Tuesday night next week is when they will be painting this live at their place there in Hamilton. And so Tuesday night you can watch them live at 7:15 on their YouTube and on their Facebook page. I watched them on YouTube because I didn't realize they were going live on their Facebook page. So I'll probably watch them on um, Facebook from now on, mostly because I usually don't watch YouTube live unless that's the only place somebody's at. I'm actually impressed with myself with getting these little bitty lines in and not touching things that I'm not supposed to. But I think the reason that's working is because I watched the tutorial and I kind of got my confidence from her, and then I like waited. I like let it sink in my brain. Plus, I mean, I've played with brushes before, and I didn't do any warm ups. Although that's the other thing they do on the if you guys watch on the Tuesday night, they do like a warm up where they teach you different technique things that you need to do in that drawing. So let's see. I think I want another orange up here. So he's going to be a funky looking dude. He's got a little belly button there, and I'm going to leave it there. Did you know how when you get an orange that's got like this thing sticking out? Why not? Dip in my dirty water. Just a hair of magenta. Okay, maybe I won't because it doesn't seem to be dropping in. Fine, I will put some water in. Oh, except now the magenta is still there, so watch it. Yeah, watch it go in now. Of course. Amy, all the way from Oklahoma. Hey, my social work sister, I misses you. I misses you. I am watercoloring just because, us social workers, we need this self-care, right? And I got some of my work done this week. I still have some more to do. I got to work on a project tomorrow, so I probably should be working on the project and then painting tomorrow, but I'm working on the project right now, or painting now, and then I'll work on the project. So tell Miss, hopefully if Miss Plumley's still awake, tell her I said hello. I got news from down there when my dear husband came down and brought you guys stuff last month. That I had to. Oh boy, treatment planning. Hey Connie, if you're still watching, you can relate to that one too, huh? Uh, Amy, Connie's not a social worker, but she should have been. Oh, out like a light. Well, tell my favorite girl that I said hello when you see her. Maybe she can watch. She can watch the replay of this. I'm painting orange slices, and then I'm gonna paint grapefruit slices and yellow lemons and limes, and then all I need some tequila, right? Give me a little tequila and some lime. You know who loved limes all as much as I do, Amy. Uh, uh, was Mom Donna. She and I could And it didn't have to have tequila in it, but she and I could put some limes away. We'd put limes in everything, all of our drinks, anything we were drinking. Diet Dr. Pepper, water, lemonade. We'd put lime in it because, we're wild like that. Yes, you could do some awesome setups, Amy, with your Rodman Fields. This particular setup, I kind of redid it from what I had earlier because Connie was showing me in my what I was originally going to show you guys the painting card on didn't work, but the I've got four monitors in front of me, and four monitors. I've got three cameras on here. I just redid my office and put this lovely background behind me. You guys may or may not be able to see some of it. You see my tiara there up there with the candles. One of my tiaras. I have several. Okay, don't judge. Those little angels were from when I was a baby. Um, there's you can't see it up over the other door over here, but some nice sweet grass. There's actually a diffuser back here going with some stuff in it too. Well, the diffuser's down there lit up. Then there's some air plants, and then I made that poster. And I have that's the fourth screen. I have three TVs, an iPad, and a Mac in here. I guess I probably shouldn't say that much out loud, but and then pictures of my boys over there. I can't ever turn the right way. There's my baby boys, and yeah, I'll see if I can turn this camera so you can kind of see the. Then there's another little. It says beautiful on it up above the door over there. So yeah, I just redid my office. One of my adopted moms, Celeste, who Amy, you might remember Mom Celeste. She and Terry moved to Oregon about 15 years ago, and then Terry passed away in December. And so she moved back here, and she has been my lifesaver. She's been coming over helping me with my house, getting some things rearranged, some things physically I couldn't do, and whatever. And so I've completely rearranged my office totally so that I could do more things like this, so that it was set up nice. I actually can see out the windows now because the windows, the way the desk and stuff were, I couldn't see out the windows, and now I have new curtains, and I can open the curtains easier, so I can see outside. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna dip in this pink color here, and I am gonna add more pink to this orangey because it's gonna become my grapefruit color, and apparently not right away because I think I just added way too darn much pink to it. Way too much pink, which means I'm gonna bring in a good chunk of yellow, and I may just even just redo it because then I can always add some more yellow onto the thing. See if I can get a good grapefruity color out of here somewhere. Maybe I'll add some actual water to it too. It's weird. Watercolors are kind of like glass. You have to go. Well, they're like glass and clients. You have to start where the watercolor is, or you have to start where the glass is, or where the paint is. You can't, so you have to social work it. You can't force it to do anything. Watercolors have self-determination too. Just remember. So it is good to see you're typing on there too, Amy, and let me know what you're trying to set up in the house for your things, and I'll let you know if I know of any good. The camera I use is awesome. It's a Logitech Brio. It's not a cheap one, but it's really good. And then this little doohickey that I've got my microphone. It's a Bluetooth microphone, and it's nice because then I don't have headphones on, and I just have this little thing on for the mic so that it has better sound than just using the other. Um, oh, that's got way too much paint on there. So it's better. I'm gonna put a big old grapefruit down here. So, oh wait, that looks like more like the orange. The others look like more like grapefruits than this one does. Oh well. Drop some other color in it. It won't look that way for long. Uh, but I could let you know what the stuff is I've used for my setup and things. The biggest thing for the setup that I have is a software that's on my Mac called Ecamm Live, and it is the easiest thing to use for doing lives, where you can put different cameras and different views and pictures up, and you can show videos through it and everything. That's probably um, one of the best things I have to do my videos. So, see if I can make it look like a grapefruit, or if it's just going to look like a great big orange. I'm supposed to just swoosh, and I'm supposed to be nice to myself about the way it looks. But I'll guarantee you I'll see every single mistake. Or what I call a mistake. Yep, so like that had a curvy line. I don't think I'm going to be able to make the line small enough because I don't think even with my small brush, I don't know how I'm going to get that tiny. I mean, I used to do beadwork with teeny, teeny, tiny beads, but dang. That was also 25 years ago, and my eyes are a little older. Although, speaking of old, Saturday night is Jethro Tull's 50th anniversary concert. And guess who's going? It's at Starlight. And I bought myself tickets for my 50th birthday, which is not until October, but why not? I bought the tickets last November. Bought myself tickets for Jethro Tull for my 50th birthday because it's their 50th anniversary tour. And I figure it could be the last time I see him. I don't know. You never know that kind of thing. I've only seen him twice before. Jerry swears we saw him out at Bonner Springs. I vaguely remember it, and no, I wasn't intoxicated. But I have HIPAA brain where you can't remember stuff you want to remember because there's stuff you can't remember that you're not supposed to remember. I call it HIPAA brain or side effect, social side effect. So uh, I can't remember stuff sometimes, but I do remember seeing them at Uptown Theater a couple of years ago, or more than a couple, I guess. It was the best concert I've seen in 40 years. It was phenomenal. He did a lot of storytelling in between the songs, and I think that's what I like the most about like my two favorite bands are uh, Jethro Tull and Kansas. And I think I know what I like about them is their storytelling. That's what they do. And well, I guess it's that qualitative research social work thing in me. I'm a story girl, so I don't know why. I even like listening to my granny story. Now, see, I just put that water on there and it balled up because the paint under it was already dry, so it didn't make the cool little poofy thing. But, okay, so I'll just take it off. All right, so I've got some oranges. I've got a big old grapefruit. I'm gonna put some more. I'm gonna put a different yellow. I've got this other. No, I'm gonna stay pure. Even though this is a practice, I'm still gonna stay pure. I'm gonna put a little more of their. What is it called? This one called dandelion yellow. I'm gonna put some more of the dandelion yellow out by itself, and I'm gonna use it pretty pure for the lemons. Well, it's pretty pure. I'm gonna add some water. To it, but I'm not gonna flush that out. Oh. My screen just went dark, so I can't see you. Now let's try where I can put lemon. Limon. These might be so light that you guys might have trouble seeing them, but I'm not sure. That was pretty. A little bit of this orange, just to give it some character. Characters, but get to smooth things in life. All right, now I'm gonna try and put my little pizza slices, my lemon pizza slices. Would that be like on a sugar cookie crust if it was a lemon pizza? Or would it be something like lemon and tomato? You guys tell me, lemon and tomato or lemon with sugar cookie with um like a lemon glaze. Where's Morgana when I need her? Okay, it's harder and harder to leave the little spots in these. And these are just lemons. Those darn limes are gonna be a pear. The limes might be the same size as these lemons. Oops. I'm rushing myself. I shouldn't do that. This is to throw paint down and have fun, not rush and get frustrated. Alright. So go with another lemon over here. This is a big old lemon. These are as big as some of those oranges. He's gonna make a gallon of lemonade all by himself. It's kind of gonna be a lighter color though because I haven't added water or anything. Okay, I will get some. That's a teeny tiny slice. Alright, let's add a little bit of water on these. Maybe they'll do that bloom swishy thing. Don't tell me that dried already. Maybe it did because I don't think I have much paint on it, so maybe it didn't. Swish it around myself. Alright, I see there's at least one person still watching. Is that you, Miss Constance? You should come over and paint with Michelle and I on Sunday. We're going to paint that elephant. And I've got plenty of paint and paper and watercolor. You might have to bring a couple brushes, but I've probably got plenty of those too. Alright, now I got to figure out a green, right? I've got yellow. Now I need to do a green. So I'm going to take the orangey back here, and I'm going to put a touch of blue in it. Ooh, that's a blue green. Those will be pretty for leaves, though. A little bit browny, maybe. It'll be maybe pretty for leaves, too. But it's not going to be pretty for a lime. I haven't ever seen a lot of brown. Well, I have seen brown limes. They were nasty. Okay. So I guess let me take just a touch of blue. I hope it doesn't mess up this yellow. That was pure yellow. That's a little more lime-like. It's a little more lime-like. Are you in the limelight? Okay, I can't sing. That's my brother's job. Okay, I think I can be happy with that one as long as it's got some yellowy in it still. Alright, so little more tart than its brothers and sisters. I just touched the edge. Yep, not gonna ruin it. I'm just trying real hard not to. So I'm trying to learn how to keep stuff separate so that it doesn't bleed into each other when you don't want it to. And I'm trying to do it with the big brush that way too, just so I can like learn how to keep my hand. And I'm not the person who always has the lightest touch, you know. But I just painted a line. Jen Nelson, Deanna Irwin, hey cousin, hey Jen, hey Lee. I'm doing me some I'm painting some lemons, limes, and oranges, and we need we need some vodka over here if anybody's got any. Jen, you could bring the wine. I know you got wine somewhere around there. This is what I'm doing a practice of. This is came in a kit that I got. Here's the yeah. Here's the kit, and it comes with step-by-step directions, and it's a really cool company called Let's Make Art. So that's the one that's like my reference drawing you can see there. And let me turn this overlay off. So I'm doing a practice run of it because I watched the gal's video last night. Thank you. And I just mixed some lime and I'm putting in the lime. So this lime's going to be funky. He's a funky dude. Maybe I can round him out. Thick-skinned lime. He's all ready for winter or something. I don't have any yellow to pick up. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm working on my working on keeping my. Yeah, I'm working on getting my camera straight so you can see me. What the hell? Okay. So that when I do look up, you can see me. Because most of the time I'm sitting here looking down, so you're looking at the top of my head, which is gotta be lovely. Um, I'm working on this light touch thing because to do these, she said it's like an illustration, and it's you've got to have really this kind of light touch on your. I guess I could hold my brush back further, but I'm not good at that yet either. I shake too much, and then it worries me of the getting the light touch and all that together. But you do a circle and then pizza slices, and that kind of makes her super. So yeah, she had the tutorial for this up yesterday, and then next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. over on her channel, and I'll link it below because they're just really fun people. And I found out they're just north of me by an hour. They're in Hannibal. They're in Hamilton, Missouri. So I want to go up and see them sometime and see what they do in the for real life. But they do a tutorial of the painting, and then Tuesday night next week they'll do a paint along where they have other people there in the studio with them or in there. They have a talk about a video setup, and they like kind of do a live class, painting class, and it looks like it would be really fun. I'd love to go up and that would be fun to do for my birthday next month. Go up and learn some in-person watercolor. Although the way they teach it on there, that's how I figured out how to do this one. It's just by watching Sarah's video last night. So I thought, well, I'll do a practice one. And then I'll get out the real paper that she sent, which is, I have the same kind of paper they sent. But it's subscription. It's $35 and you get 4 paintings to do with all the instructions and the tutorial videos and all the paint that comes in these adorable little bottles, and it's liquid watercolor paint. So all you need is like a tray like this and you put it out. Put in one more line down here, I think. I think I'll be ready to do leaves, which she said were easy. The leaves actually scare me more than these. The leaves kind of actually scare me a little more than the citrus did. For some reason, okay, there you guys are. For some reason, my iPad was refreshing or something. Because I'm kind of watching myself on my iPad over here on the side. Got you guys on my Mac on the Ecamm Live. And Jen, I haven't seen you since I redid my office either. When I put the replay back up, you'll have to go back through because I kind of showed people a little bit about my pretty wall. I finally have a pretty wall behind me. So I don't have to worry about putting a green screen behind me to hide all the stuff that's over here that's actually not there anymore. It's all new, pretty new stuff in a way. But it actually is the room's cleaned up a whole lot more, and it's easier to work in. I can see outside. I feel better. But I've had a friend coming over helping me get the room, the whole house actually rearranged. Yeah, and originally I had not the 2-camera action going. I had my cell phone going for the part here on the desk, and it wasn't working, so I had to flip my other Logitech down. The mic's scratchy? Okay, I may switch. Let me switch mics and see if that helps, because I'm trying the Bluetooth mic because I thought it was actually better than the other mic, but let me switch my settings. If I can find where the settings were to switch that. Let me switch to the Brio and see. Okay, I just switched the microphone, and Jen, if you're still there, and it's not halfway plugged in. It's a Bluetooth one. Let me get my microphone in my mouth, I guess. It's probably plugged in. But it's a Bluetooth it's an over-the-ear mic that hooks into this little Bluetooth connector. So I don't know. If I can figure out how to plug this directly into the computer and not be like too tethered to it, I might do that. But since I just switched to the Brio, let's see if that does any better. So if you can still hear me, I switched it to the Brio mic. Okay, I'll leave it on the Brio mic because I don't need stuff on my ear. My favorite camera, I swear, Logitech Brio 4K, best one. My other Logitech is what's now pointed down to my citrus here. It was the first live camera I had, but much gooder. I'm glad I'm much gooder. And it's been forever. Jen, you and Lindsay and I need to hang out one day and just say hey and catch up with each other, because it's been like forever. I know she's doing the birthday thing tonight for Miss Abby Dabby. I saw that earlier. I'm going to add some water to my tray here with my paint, because I'm going to try and make up some greens. And I actually might add some more yellow, because I've got a big old bunch of blue here. I put way too much blue down. I'm gonna add some of my other yellow. I'm not gonna keep it here. This is not paint that came from the kit, but it's also a liquid yellow watercolor. And it's just there. It is your birthday day too? I missed that. Happy birthday, Jen. Maybe I should save the lines and send them to you. and the grapefruits and the oranges. Hmm. I might have to, you know, figure out how to get something sent your direction. So now comes the leaves, and supposedly they're supposed to be easy. Um, there's not directions on here for the leaves. They have each step. There's directions, and it has the steps, but it doesn't have like um, what. You're more than welcome for the birthday wishes. I hope it's a wonderful one. And I seem to remember we did something around your birthday last year. We all like hung out or something. So let's see. This you're supposed to just do a swoosh and that be a leaf. I'm going to drop in some other green. Maybe kind of a swooshy that way. So it's got a little bit of light on it. Then actually she said if you add water to it, it does that little other thing. Let's try different colors. So you can do like a put it down and then lighten up. That's okay, except then my leaves are straight, and I really don't want a straight leaf. So this is where I'm going to have more trouble being nice to myself because, well, because I'm not feeling so nice to myself about these leaves. I don't like them. I know I shouldn't worry about it, but, you know. All right, we'll try again here. So, whoosh, whoosh. It's a bifurcated leaf. Okay. And then a little leaf. Big skinny leaf. And maybe put a little different color in it. I'm going to try dropping just a little bit of yellow in it, see what it does. I don't even think you can see that. I wonder if I put just a touch of blue in one of these, what it does. Okay, that may have made it worse. Go with some water in there to see if that tones it down. And if not, let's just pick it up. Stained a little bit, but whatever. Maybe I can swish it out and it won't look so bad. Okay, so watercolor's at least forgiving in that regard. You can always like go over it too, like with the second coat. But so Jen, what else did you do for your birthday besides sitting here watching me? What are you doing for your birthday, girl? I'm hoping, knowing you had some vino and maybe a good one. Actually, was at Trader Joe's today, and they was talking about vino, but you know how I am. I don't drink a whole lot of it. I like me a good Moscato once in a while, and I like a good Chianti once in a while. But I just don't drink a lot of it anymore. Hell, I don't drink a lot of anything anymore. Went to the vet. Oh no. Um, went to the vet means something wrong with the baby. I don't like that. So you have my thoughts of whatever that is going on with the baby. And there's nothing, is there anything they can do? Is she have any, how's her quality of life? Is it causing her problems? Well, you definitely have prayers going up from me. I'll, uh, I'll put some, I don't know if you know how I do prayers, but I will light some sage and sweetgrass and tobacco later for her. And put some prayers up with that. Because I don't think there's anything. There's the only thing worse than having your four-legged babies hurting is probably if you have two-legged babies that are hurting. I imagine. I can only guess that one. Okay. Yeah, you got to do the best for them, even if it's hard. I've got two that are 9, two the boys, which their pictures are up there. They're 9 years old, so I'm sure that we'll be lucky. Hopefully they don't have any major issues. They don't right now that I know of. A little bit of arthritis, but shit, I've got that. Although, I'll tell you what, I've been going to the chiropractor since January. Well, I've been working at the chiropractic school also. But they started taping my shoulder. You can see the big tape on my arm. They taped my shoulder last week. 0 pain in my shoulder this past week. 0. I've not had 0 pain in 10 years. And it was all about the tape. It's like no meds, no, not even the adjustment, nothing, and oh my god. So I asked him to tape it back up today when I went. I'm like, please tape me, doctor. And the doctor did it. He's just hilarious anyway, so I was able to give him trouble. I've got a bruise on that arm, and I tried to tell him that the bruise came from him taping me last week, but I can't lie. So, Marge, oh my God, I haven't seen you in even more eons. I'm getting my Bob Ross on, girl. Doing me some painting, self care. Because the other room, all that's going on is watching TV of some sort, and I don't need none of that. I don't mind watching it some nights, but I just don't watch. I just felt like sitting in here watercoloring tonight. So Jerry gets the TV all to himself. I'm wondering why I can't get it really dark. Maybe I need more blue to get a darker green. Then it's like even more blue still. I want a dark green that's not blue. I want enough yellow in it. Okay, that may help. We need some tequila, Marge. You got any? We got limes and lemons and oranges and grapefruit here. We just need some tequila. Okay, who's still in here? Tell me what else you got going on. We got Jen's birthday tonight, so happy birthday to Jen. Happy birthday to Jen. And of course, I said earlier, I don't do the singing. That's my brother's gig. But there is a little creativity left with me. Didn't get all of it. I feel like my leaves are all going the same way, but maybe they're not. I'm trying to get them buried in color though. Oh, Connie, really? FMLA? Okay, wait. So if you're FMLA, you don't have to go to offices tomorrow. To an office tomorrow, because you know Fridays are my flexible Friday day. We could um, we could watercolor. That's all I'm saying for a little bit, or we could watercolor via a video call. Because we do know how to do that. That's too much water. When is the go live 5 day challenge, Miss Jen? And what? Tell us about that. Tell me. Put info. Oh, you've got the link. Okay, I see Linkola. Homebound. Well, yeah, I figured it was homebound. Hospice. I say we do a video something tomorrow, Connie. Zap me a private message and let me know what time's good. I will peek at that go live challenge and see if because like it's been forever since I've been live and well on video here. Partly because the office was getting figured out, and now that it's figured out, and I can get some of school going again, I might be able to do some kind of challenging thing such as that. Drop a little water. What do you guys think? You think I need more leaves, or you think I'm good? Whoa, that's a lot of water in that one. Suck it up. Just dry your paintbrush off and go, and it slurps it up. Just like that, it even makes that noise. But now it's too. Now I've taken too much out. Okay, add a little bit of that way. Now the problem is this one up here is like way too green. And this one over here is just weird. He laid down weird. Try and shape him up some with another coat. It's just going to be a weird leaf. Like a banana leaf or something. Shaped like a banana. So there's a lot of people, is like Zeph and some of those are who's working on it. Jen, the usual Ladies Go Live, your Ladies Go Live crew. I haven't been able to follow any, like, barely been able to follow live folks or anything because I've had so much teaching and work I've been doing, like on the ground work here, that I haven't been able to do any online anything. But look, I did that whole painting with one paintbrush. It was a number 8 something something. I love these ones with the little uh, cushy handle and the plastic, because then I know that if I set it like this, it's not going to ruin the brush usually. But I can't find where I got these. They're royal. But Tina Van Valand. Okay. Yeah, I've done a lot of real life. Like, I need to do some more live again, and like not, well, real life online, real life. That was Miss Tina. I happened. Yeah, I knew that name. But look, guys, here is my. Okay, so let me pull the. I'm gonna have this put in the overlay, and then I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, can somebody grab me a screenshot of that? Oh wait, if it focuses. A screenshot, maybe, and then so that's my practice version of that awesome uh, flower deal, and let me take this overlay out, and let's see. So if you guys want to know where I got it, it's letsmakeart.com. What there? Letsmakeart.com, and they're on. Also, if you look up Let's Make Art, and I think you'll find them on Facebook Live. There's like, I think it's Let's Make Art Together, maybe on Facebook, and then on whatever their website's Let's Make Art. So they sell these little kits, and the kit comes with everything you need, including your paint, including a reference photo. So like maybe that's a better way to look at this one. So the reference photo, and if I can get it in frame right, reference photo and my practice run. Not too bad. I'm not going to complain about it. Let's make art together. And my cousin and I are going to do they've got one that I'll show you guys the one we're going to do. I bought it separate. You can buy them separate, or you can get a subscription to their thing. If you get the subscription box, it's like $35 once a month, and once a month you get a box of 4 projects. Well, however many weeks in the month. So I'm guessing they're all 4. So 4 projects, and in those 4 projects, you also get all the paint, all the paper, all the directions that you need for those 4 projects. But check out the cute little elephant that my cousin and I are gonna do that one on Sunday. So if you weren't homebound on Sunday, Connie, you could do it with us. If not, maybe I could figure out how you can like video paint with us. You know? Jen, you rock for putting that in there. And I'm not getting anything from them for this. I'm not getting nothing from them for doing this. I just wanted to do a live. I wanted to get I wanted to get some watercolor on some paper in a structured form instead of some of the unstructured ones I've been doing. I've just been playing with my watercolors in unstructured ways, and I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride because it just sounded like something to do. So, Jen, thank you for dropping the link. I'm going to have to tag Miss Sarah Cray, who is the owner of that place, and tell her how much fun I had playing with this. And oh, I guess I need to sign it. Let's see. Should I use the green or I'm going to go with this orange maybe for some of my signature. I'm going to see if I can sign it in with this little bitty thing. Thankfully, my signature on my art is very easy. It's LT. so it's not super hard to do. Oh, you started the one of this one, Connie? That'll be cool. We'll have to go put a post up together on the Let's Make Art Together group and show off what we did. Yeah, they live. Oh yeah, Jen, they live stream. They live stream every Tuesday night at 7:15. They live stream like this coming Tuesday, whatever the day after Labor Day. They will be live streaming this as a class, like as a class with people. And on like yesterday, they put up the tutorial for it, but they live stream on YouTube Live and on Facebook Live. They will live stream the actual class where they do this live, and they have like people at their store. You know, some who've never watercolored and some who are just learning. Oh, the evil art store downtown, Connie? Yeah. Well, you know, the square paper, that is it the pad that's got the glue on the outside edge, so it's actually really good. It's good watercolor paper that's down like that. This paper, check this out. This paper is Arteza 30 sheets watercolor pad, and it's got the rings. But what I did when I got it in the mail was I took rubber cement and rubber cemented all my edges. So it's like a pad, but it's not. It's like whatever. And so then I don't have to block my watercolor paper that way because it's got the rubber cement around it. So I just signed it, and then it looks like my number 18 is getting funky, but I think I'll go back over that maybe with a little bitty black Sharpie or something. I'd love to go in with like a green Sharpie or a Sharpie and make lines and do detail work in this, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. I have to leave it alone, actually. I just signed it. After I sign something, I don't touch it anymore. So I may have to do another live like this because I actually had fun. I haven't done live in forever, and I sure in the world have never done I don't think I've ever done a live watercolor. I've done live coloring, but I don't think I've ever done a live watercolor. Oh, I could. I do have white paint. I could put little highlights on. I could put highlights on leaves in the white. Let me try that. I've actually got. No, I already signed it. Darn, how do I do that? I have a bottle of Copic white. I'll just show you guys what it is. I may not do it. But it has this teeny tiny thin brush, and it would be just perfect to put like little highlights. And it's a Copic opaque white paint. So you can either use opaque white paint or white gouache, white acrylic, white acrylic or gouache or whatever is about the only thing other than watercolor I really have anymore. I have gouache and I have watercolors, but I don't really have much acrylic paint anymore because I've really kind of fallen in love with watercolor and I don't do as much of it. Mrs. Little Eagle, it's good to see you. You just missed me painting my little lovely citrus, eau de citrus painting right here. And Michelle Melody, oh my God, talk about not seeing anybody for a long, long time. I haven't seen you in forever either. But I just finished painting this, and it's a practice run for the one. I'll show you guys again the one that is a practice run for this right here, and that's not my painting. The one that's on the screen right now is not my painting. That you see right there. That painting right there is the painting by the artist, Miss Sarah Cray from Let's Go Make Art, and she's the one who I watched her tutorial last night while she did that one, and so then I did mine. So this one's just a practice one because I actually do have her kit that goes step by step and has a little reference photo. And I'm gonna do it on the big pretty paper later now that I'm a little comfortable with it. And now that I've got colors mixed up over here, I'll probably just leave this tray the way it is, um, and do that. Miss Jessica, you definitely come back and watch. And you guys, let me know in the comments if you want to. Well, actually, Connie or I, one or the other, can drop the link to the Let's Go Make Art Together Facebook group, and you guys could join that group and watch what this gal does. She's just an hour north of me in Hamilton, Missouri, so she's not very far. I'd love to go up on a Tuesday night when they're doing their live class, and maybe like a group of us go up and be in the live class or something. That would be so fun. But they have a subscription box, and I just found them, and the gal who teaches it is just really, really welcoming, really non-judgmental, and teaches you just to like do the watercolors and have fun. So this was the first one I've done of hers. Oh, there's one called Jill the Squirrel, though. She did one called Jill the Squirrel. It is so cute. I think Connie's seen Jill the Squirrel. But Jill the Squirrel has little flowers in her hair, and she's from an Instagram squirrel called Jill the Squirrel. That was a rescue squirrel from Hurricane Harvey, I think. And I watched Tuesday night. They did Jill the Squirrel on their Facebook Live and on their YouTube Live. Tuesday night at 7:15 this last week, like 2 nights ago, and it actually didn't seem that hard. I didn't paint along with them. I was kind of wanting to watch it instead of painting along with them. But this next Tuesday, maybe I'll paint my actual big orange one, my big paper of the orange one. Maybe I'll paint it along with while they're doing theirs Tuesday night. And then I'll have to go back and do Jill the Squirrel because Jill the Squirrel is so cute. So they put all their tutorials up, and then they put all their Facebook Lives up. And you really could do it at home with what you've got. I'm doing it with their paints because I bought them already. It was so fun. And they weren't super expensive. So you got to do something to take care of yourself, and painting's cheaper than therapy. Well, although people need therapy. Not from me right now. I don't need a caseload right now. Right now I'm teaching a lot of teaching and tutoring and teaching and writing syllabi and teaching some more. And yeah, that's all I do right now. So that's why I need to do this. So I think I just tried to catch a gnat that was he was trying to get, maybe he smelled the lemons and the limes. Little bastard. Anyway, I've loved having you guys watch me. I really appreciate people coming in and out and watching and saying hey and sharing this out. If you do any kind of Facebook Live or live video, check in the comments and look for Jen Nelson. She wrote a comment in about a Ladies Go Live challenge. And anything that Jen does on Ladies Go Live and on challenges, yeah, you got to get in it. They have some neat people. Jen's expertise in the world of vino is renowned through the live world. But she knows people who do live video on all sorts of things, and she's just a great person. So I met Jen doing live stuff, and through Blab, and may it rest in peace. That's kind of what started all of this that you see here, and like me having a new office set up behind me with all my new pretties. So yeah, you might see me doing some more lives now because of all the pretties behind me and all of the I'm finally set to do it. So if you liked this, share it out. Ask me questions. Give me ideas of what to do in another live. Because I do want to get my feet back in that world, and I also want to learn some more painting. So if anybody has any ideas on painting, let me know. I need to know some more. I need to learn more. I want to paint with watercolor while there's little baby plastic pieces being put together in my basement, because my husband does model cars that are amazing, but I would have no patience with that. And I'm a fairly patient person when I want to be. So now there's more people watching. What's it? Maybe I should have gone later. I should have done later because like I can see there's 3 people watching, but I can't tell who it is. All I can see is who has watched. Oh, and I can't see the shares or the comments on there right now. Oh well. I have been trying some news of the software here, and oh, there we go. Now that just still shows me who was here. So Tina was here. Let's see, I'm going to do a last shout out. Connie was here. Amy was here. Then Jen was here, and then Jen invited Miss Tina. Tina popped in, and then Jessica, and I remember seeing Marnette in here, even though she didn't say anything, and Michelle Melody. So I appreciate all of you guys as friends. I'm blessed to know many of you in real life. And Jen, I feel like even though, haven't met in person, we've still met in private video sessions that were incredibly fun. So I still count you of in real life, you know. So I'm going to get off here, and I think I'm going to go watch some watercoloring videos. Yeah, I know. I'm sick. But I have to get up tomorrow and I'm rewriting a class on community health and social media. So I have to go write some introduction things and I have to create assignments and then be able to describe them and do all sorts of fun stuff like that. So that's how I'm going to spend my day tomorrow. And then Saturday night, I'm going to see Jethro's Hall. Yay! And Sunday, my cousin's going to come paint. And then Monday, I got to help. It's the Morganorama Planorama. I think that's what it's called. We're planning Oktoberfest at Morgana's Bakery. So, Jessica, get it on your mind. October 13th, there is going to be an event at Morgana's Bakery in KC. It is at 63rd Street and Raytown Road. And I don't get anything directly from saying that about her, except that, she's my sister and I put her stuff out there all the time. So she's having a really cool, Oktoberfest. There's going to be all gluten-free goodies. And she and I need to get together and do some planning on it. So I think we're going to do that Monday after I work because, it's just another day in the week, so I've got to work because I work every day. But Connie, thank you so much for hanging with me, and I hope that there's a private message in my message box to know what's going on, and let's get on a video call sometime tomorrow and chat. You guys have a good evening. I'll see you later. Bye. Go have fun.